What's going on, everybody? Paul Hickey here with NoOffSeason.com, talking about fantasy football predictions for Week 6. Let's quickly run through all the players we really like as fantasy football sleepers going into Week 6. Starting with the quarterbacks, we really think this is going to be the week of the quarterbacks. Eli Manning against the Cleveland Browns should have a great game, lighting up that Browns defense on Monday night. Carson Palmer against the Jets. Gus Frerotte against the Lions, and David Garrard has a great matchup at Denver. Don't count out Mark Bulger with the newly revamped St. Louis Rams attitude with Jim Haslett as the head coach. Bulger moves back into the starting role, and we really like him to have a decent fantasy outing, believe it or not, against the Washington Redskins. Speaking of the St. Louis Rams and their revamped attitude, moving along to the wide receivers, Torrey Holt is someone we love this week to play well against the Redskins. He's expected to get more touches, and Jim Haslett has made that very clear. We also love Bernard Berrian against the Lions. Vincent Jackson sliding into the number one wide receiver role against the New England Patriots with Chris Chambers out. We like Santana Moss to bounce back from a horrible goose egg last week against the Rams. And TJ Houshmandzadeh and Chad Johnson against the Jets. Moving along to the running backs we like this week. Ryan Grant against Seattle, believe it or not, we think he's going to get 100 yards and a touchdown. Willis McGahee against the Colts should get the start and is supposedly fully healthy. Steven Jackson against the Washington Redskins is more of an obvious pick, but he should light up the scoreboard this week for fantasy football owners. Moving along to tight ends we like this week, Visanti Shanko against the Lions, Anthony Fasano against Houston, Todd Heath, believe it or not, against the Colts, and Greg Olsen, who's slowly become a bigger and bigger part of the Bears offense against Atlanta, to have a good week. IDPs we love this week. Check out who plays the Lions. We got Ray Edwards, Chad Greenway, Antoine Winfield, Cedric Griffin, and Darren Sharper against Detroit. And among others, we like Matthias Kiwanuka, Justin Tuck, Fred Robbins, Aaron Ross against the Cleveland Browns. Moving along to the players we don't like this week, starting with the QBs. We're a little leery of Peyton Manning and Kyle Orton. Manning faces the Ravens and Orton squares off against the Atlanta Falcons. We're also not too fond of running backs Julius Jones against the Packers, Reggie Bush and Deuce McAllister against the Raiders, and Edgerrin James should come back down to earth after scoring 3 times in his last 2 games. He plays the Dallas Cowboys, and we do not like Edgerrin James in that matchup. One wide receiver to be leery of is Deshaun Jackson. He seems to be cooling off lately. He only really did something on a special teams play, returning a punt last week. Not as involved in the offense. Be leery of Deshaun Jackson. Thanks for checking out our video content, and don't forget to check out our Ultimate Strategist package. For only $9.99 on our forums, you can get unlimited roster management advice from our experts, as well as customized player rankings. Thanks, and have a great day.